Next, the merge option. What is merge? Combining rows from two or more tables based on the matching rows. That is what your merge. Combining rows from two or more tables based on matching rows. Merge is similar to your joins in SQL. In the case of append, if you give these two data sets, what happens is it combines these two data in a single file automatically. But in the case of merge, what happens? It requires the common column between these two files. For example, in this data set, I want to include cost price. You cannot simply drag and drop the cost price from year to year in the Power Query editor. From one query to another query, you cannot simply drag and drop this column. In this case, what you have to do is you need to combine these two data sets to make this cost price available here. How do you combine? You need to have a common column. It's nothing but your SQL joins, left join, inner join, right join, something like that. Okay. You need to have a common column between. So to join this, you need to use the common column. You need to have a common column between these two tables. That you need to check with your stakeholders. If you don't find any common column, then you need to check with them. Sometimes what will happen, they say here the product ID, product key. Though the naming conventions are different, but still it represents the same column here, right? So then you can go ahead and join these two dataset based on the common column. But still you need to verify with them. Here I can see product key, here I'm seeing product ID. So are these two, but when I look at the data, both of them look similar. Can I use these two columns from these two data sets to merge the data set? If they say okay, you're all set. Okay, so you can do it this way. And here, like in the SQL join, you must have studied what is the left join, right join, inner join. These are the types of joins, right? Different types of joins are there. One is the inner join. The other one is the left join. Or right join. And fourth one is the full outer join. And then you have anti-join. Anti-join. You have something like left and right anti-joins or right hand. So one of my students, right, when she attended the interview, they upfront asking what is anti-join. She was not able to, they asked again, can you tell me what is left anti-join? She started saying that left outer join. Left outer join is different from left anti-join. Please remember this, okay? You need to be very alert when they ask questions, right? What question they're asking, and again she will, no, what you're saying is left join. We want the left anti-join. Can you tell me? She said, I don't know. So you need to remember all the things. Inner join, you know very well. So this is the Venn diagram. The common value between these two data sets is nothing but inner join. But for example, you have product ID, product with the help of the product ID, you combine these two data sets, but you are doing in the inner join. Inner join is nothing but only the matching values between these two data sets will be extracted. Non-matching values will not be extracted. So only this one will get selected, the common values. Left outer join, all the values from your left side, and then the matching values between these two data sets. The common values between these two data sets, and then the rest of the data from the left side. The right join is the opposite. Common values from both the data set, and then the rest of the data from the right side data set. And the full outer join is all the data. Full outer join is all the data. The anti-join is something like the left anti-join. Only the left side data, and it will not include the common values between these two data sets. Okay, exclude it's something like A minus B. Subtract B from A. Simply you extract this one. So what kind of scenario we use it? Let's say you are running two retail stores and you're asking your manager, hey, can you tell me what are the products that I sell it in retail store A, which we don't sell it in retail store B? In that kind of situation, you can go for left anti-join. If they ask you the opposite question, what are the products that I sell it in retail store B, which we don't? In that case, B, only B minus A. So in SQL, use A minus B and B minus A. Whereas in the case of SQL Server, you don't have any minus operators available. Okay. In that case, you need to use not in the SQL server. That we will see it later. So this is nothing but if you see Oracle under minus, there is something minus operator is available. With that, you can achieve the same output. A minus B, B minus A, you can do it. But the business application is, yes, this is the kind of, what are the product that I sell it here, which I don't sell it here. That kind of situation, you can go for anti-join, left anti-join or right anti-join. In the case of left outer anti-join, what happened? It selects all the values. It subtract the B from A. You can simply tell them A minus B is your left outer join. Left anti-join. Right anti-join is B minus A. That's it. So now we will go and take a look at how we can perform the joins in Power BI desktop. I'll just open this one. Okay, not this one, Excel file. I'll open an Excel file. First, I will load the sales fact. I have something called sales fact. I just hit this one. This is my fact table. The fact table, you will not find the name of product or customer name or store name. Simply it will have the keys. I have two sheets. I'm going to select. Look here, product ID, customer ID, location key is there, but location name is not available. Customer name is not available. Product ID name is not available. If you want to see the location name, then you need to do a lookup in other table by passing this location key to that table. See, simple thing. If I give you this data in a paper, right, in a single one page paper, if I give this one, and if we ask you, see, very well, since you are part of India, what is, the PUN stands for, MUM stands for. They say you are from Egypt, you are an Egyptian. If I ask you, can you tell me the city name here? What you will say? You do not know. You need another paper. If I give another paper along with that BLR and then location name. In the other paper, I have given the location key and location name. BLR is Bangalore. HYD is Hyderabad. So what we will do? If I ask you, can you tell me what is CHN? You go to that paper, and in that paper you have the location key and the location name. Oh, CHN, you do a lookup there. Okay, CHN is there. CHN is nothing but Chennai. Same thing is happening here. Okay, I just load this data, but in this data set, we don't have the name of the columns for each key column, for those key columns. This is my fact table. Next one is the get. Again, I'm going to load another file. Here I say dim location. In this file, I have both the location key as well as the location name is available. I just select this one. This is your location key, but here it requires some kind of data transformation. This row should move up here. Okay. And if you see here, the sheet one, use first row as it is. Location key, location name, we got promoted here. And then this one is your sales fact file. We'll give some meaningful name. In the real world scenario, you need to give the correct name, dim location. And if you see a location key, location name is available. But whereas here, if you see only the location key is available, location name is not available for this location key. Similarly, there is separate file called or table called dim customer. In that, you will find the customer name along with the customer ID. That one was your dimension table. So product name, if you want to see it, you need to look up in other file, which is nothing but dim cust product table. So for the sake of example, I just took the location dimension only here. And then so if I wanted to have the location name also here, I cannot drag and drop the column from here to there. I cannot drag this and drop it here. It is not possible. Since the location key is common between these two tables, I'm going to merge these two data sets. When I merge these two data sets using the location key as a common column, you can bring in the location name along with this one here as part of this data set. Let us see how we can do it. Again, I'm going to select the home ribbon in the Power Query Editor. I just go to the right side. On the right side, you can see merge queries. I'm not going to select this first option. Second option, I'm going to select it. And if you see here as sales fact, I just want to merge with the location dimension. But in this case, you need to select the common column between these two. What are the common columns? Location key here, location key here. If you see here, the default one is the left outer, and you can click on the drop down here and you will find inner join, all the types of joins which I discussed a while back in the PowerPoint. You can see it here. Only matching rows. Look here, inner. And I'm going to hit OK here. So now this is your sales fact, you just merge this one with your dimension location table. But the thing is, if you see here, it's all, available in the form of table. You just click on this icon, it expand a table. This is called your expand table. You unselect this one, you click on OK. So these data are coming from my location dimension, location key, location name. What I do is I just remove this column, but before remove that, I just go scroll down and see, okay, all the data that are available, whatever the location key that are available here, the corresponding data it selected here. A intersection B. Fine. Now what you do is you can, if you want the location name to be displayed next to this, you just go here and select the location name and simply drag it. You can drag and drop the column in Power Query Editor. In Excel, you cannot do it, but here you can drag and drop the columns. You can drag the column and drop it wherever it is required. Look here, along with the location key, I just drop the location name also. If you don't need the rest of the column, you remove it. Okay, fine. We are done with the merge. And supposing, no, I don't want to do the inner join. Instead, I want to do the left outer join. So what you do is you go to the previous step and then you click on this wheel icon. It will open up the dialog box again. Okay, but here it is not helpful. 1 second, here at columns. But here you cannot bring back the same thing again. I think you should be able to do it. Yeah, you click on the source. Here you can change it. Instead of inner, you can go and select the left anti-join. Okay, I just hit OK. It does left anti-join. Left anti-join matching rows between the two data set and non-matching value from the left side of the table. The left side of the table is this one, dimension location. What happens? Matching value between these two data sets. We don't, these are the two matching data set. Okay, what I will do is I will expand this one so that we can find out why we are getting only one record here. Null, nothing is matching here. Location key, here. There is only one record got selected. Well, look here, the location key is LLR. In your sales fact table, you have a column by the name of location key, but this LLR location was not available in the location dimension table. There is something wrong here. With this, you can make out something wrong with the value. So there is a data entry mistake here. It's supposed to be BLR, not LLR. Because of which it is not. So what happens in this case, you are doing a left join. The left side, your location dimension, right side, left side, your sales table, right side is your location dimension. Matching values between these two data sets. Okay, and okay, let me do one thing. The left outer join on which table I did it. Let me just check. left anti, I select left anti, sorry, left outer join. See, left anti-join, now you understood, right? Okay, let us discuss about left anti-join. Left anti-join, what is happening? Only on the left side of the data it takes, okay? And whereas, right, whatever the data that is there here, the location key that is there, which is not there in my location dimension, it is bringing in here. This is beautiful option. With that, you can find out any inconsistency in the key column or any inconsistency in the data set, you can see it here. On the right side, you have location name. There is no matching location name. First of all, there is no record exists for location key LLR in my dimension table. So whatever the location key that you use it in a fact table supposed to be there in this file. That is the basic principle of your referential integrity. In SQL or DBMS, you have some referential integrity. Whatever the key that you use it in a fact table, the corresponding key should be available already in your dimension table. It is not there. Hence, what happens? It is showing the record wherein we had an inconsistency. So, with this, you are able to understand the other advantage of using left anti-join. Left anti-join I explained to you a while back. For example, retail store, what are the product which we select, which we don't select in retail store B? In that case, we use left anti-join. So, even I am not well, okay, please bear with my voice, okay? And I have severe cold, cough. So now you understood. So what you do is you just share, I'll just share this file. I'll rename it as merge and append. You open this, ignore the other things, okay, and select only this one. What you do is you can use the same data set and then you do the, so which one? Merge one, okay? And then you just select this and you will get something like error here. You can ignore it. You can probably, okay, I'll just remove this. And then if you want to change the type of the join, click on the star icon here, not here, and the source, next to the source. And then scroll down and then experiment. Select right outer join. Rest of the joins, you try it out and try relate that with whatever the theory, whatever the thing that I explained it here. Okay, the concept that I explained it, apply that and understand what is happening. Okay, and let me know your observations. Okay, if you have any issues, you let me know. Okay, the query parameter, I will take it up in the next session. So the next session is going to be on this upcoming. We will have it on Thursday and Friday, okay? Because I need rest. I'm not well. Okay, Thursday and Friday will continue. In the meanwhile, you just try it out. In case of any questions, you come back, and then I will save this data. I'll send it right away. Videos you can watch it later sometime. Any questions from your side? All right, since you don't have any questions, I'm going to wrap up the session. We will circle back on this upcoming Thursday and Friday. Okay, bye bye.